Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 6 and my name is Luqmanul Hakim bin Abdul Kadir and my group member is Hafizur Rahman bin Anwar, Muhammad Izzat bin Abdul Manaf, Nur Akilah binti Mahmudin and Zulfan Hakim bin Zulkifli. So today we're going to explain about our assignment for subject BEA 2353 Analog Electronic. Okay, so for our question, input that we got for this assignment is for our input voltage 70 millivolt amplitude sine wave and the frequency is 1 kilohertz. So now we're going to explain about our task distribution.
So my name is Muhammad Izzat. My task is doing on abstract and introduction. So basically, introduction is summary of your project. Abstract is this project focus on the control of two-stage audio power preamplifier. And for introduction, in professional audio, preamplifier do not feature much. Their role is reserved for domestic application where the preamplifier are the control unit preceding the power amplifier. So next is method and data.
Okay, my name is Zulfan Hakim bin Zulkifli and I'm doing the task for method and data. So for method and data, to do this project is we using multi-sim software, and then we construct a circuit to find our wave. Okay, next for analysis and result.
So I'm going to do analysis and result. For this part, I'm going to simulate on the design that was given to us, and I'm going to obtain the V peak-to-peak for both output and input to calculate the voltage gain. And then I'm going to do the calculation for the voltage gain, and I'm going to compare between the simulation and the calculation part for the voltage gain. That's all for my part. Next is discussion.
Okay, my name is Hafizur Rahman bin Anwar. I'm doing part discussion. In this part, I will explain about the result we get from the calculated value and compare it with a simulated value. And also, I'll explain about what I found in this experiment. Okay, that's all from my part. Next is conclusion.
Okay, last but not least, my task for technical report is conclusion. Conclusion, which is I conclude what we learned from this assignment and about audio two-stage preamplifier. That's all. Thank you.
So that's all from us. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Luqmanul Hakim bin Abdul Kadir, and today I'm going to represent my group member on the demonstration of this two-stage preamplifier circuit design. Okay, so in this design, there is one potentiometer here. So later on, I'm going to explain the effect. Okay, the effect that this potentiometer will give towards our reading. Okay, so first of all, the input that was given to us is sine wave, amplitude of 70 millivolt, and the frequency is 1 kilohertz. Okay, so in order for us to obtain our voltage gain, okay, we have to use oscilloscope. So in this simulation, I'm going to use Tektronix oscilloscope. Okay, so for channel 1, I'm going to attach it to our output and channel 2 to our input. Okay, so now I'm going to run the simulation. Okay, so from here we can see that, let me make it bigger. Okay, With 50% of the potentiometer, 5 kilo ohm potentiometer, we will get peak to peak 2.88 volt for our output, and input is 139 millivolt. Okay, in order for us to obtain voltage gain from our oscilloscope, we have to divide, okay, our output voltage, which is 2.88 volt, with input peak to peak 139 millivolt. Okay, so from here we can see that 50% of the potentiometer will obtain 20.72 voltage gain. Okay, next I'm going to show what happens if we decrease the percent to 0%. Okay, now we can see that, okay, there's a changes in the waveform. So our peak to peak is 1.5 for output, and for our input is 139 millivolt, which is still the same. Okay, so from here we can see that 0% of potentiometer, 0% of 5 kilo ohm potentiometer will obtain 10.79 voltage gain. Okay, next I'm going to show what happens if we increase it to 100%. Okay, from here we can see that, okay, let me make it clearer. Okay, from here we can see that our peak to peak voltage peak to peak for output is 21.2 volt, and the input is still the same. So we can see that 100% of 5 kilo ohm potentiometer will obtain 150.36 voltage gain. Okay, so we can see from here that if we increase the potentiometer, okay, we will also increase the voltage gain. Okay, so we can see that the purpose of this potentiometer is to control the gain adjustment for this circuit, which is to control the volume to control the gain adjustment for volume control. Okay, so I think that's all. So for the simulation, this is how this circuit will work. Okay, this two-stage preamplifier circuit will work, and this is also how we will obtain voltage gain from the oscilloscope. I think that's all from me. Thank you.